What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another trade recap. And today I lost $2,023. And yes, that is a lot more than I normally lose because today was not a good day. And honestly, there's a lot to learn from with this because I generally had one of my worst trading days I've had in a while. And it's due to a lot of different reasons. And guess what? It's not entirely technical reasons, it was psychological reasons. Anyways, let's get into the charts. So here I was trading on the Alpha Trader platform. These were the 4 executions that I took that decided to leave me down 2k, hitting my daily loss limit on this 100k account. But we're going to bring over trading view so it's a little bit easier to analyze. Basically, this is what happened. As soon as we started stream, I didn't realize we had this very obvious 5-minute gap underneath us that price would most definitely want to go into, whether we're going higher or even going lower. And I fat fingered along. I saw that we had the smallest bit of manipulation down on the 1 minute, and then I started seeing some bullish strength. So I was like, okay, maybe today's going to be a bit like tomorrow. Honestly, I would have been fine losing this as well. This was just going to be a trade where, yeah, if I lose, I can reposition and go again because I have my 2 trades. But no, I ended up getting instantly stopped out because of that 5 minute, which made sense. And, oh no, my stop was down here. What am I talking about? Yeah, which makes sense. No, maybe my stop was down here. That makes sense. And then, yeah, price comes down, goes into the 5 minute, and then we get an inversion of this 1 minute gap, which honestly was enough for me and would have been my normal clean entry. And I fat fingered that one as well because we didn't end up fully closing. And I just wanted to target these highs. But eventually we did close, and I did move break even prematurely because I was meant to move break even at this high, because that was going to be the next stacked 1 hour high. Because if we see over here, we have a bunch of stacked highs over here. Lovely, lovely liquidity. Did we take this one? Yeah, we did take that one. Cool. I wasn't looking at the charts good enough. But anyways, I'm basically filming a day in the life, and I kind of just got a bit excited. And I really wanted to perform for you guys. I didn't want it entirely to be a red day. But of course, that's not how trading works. If you lose, you lose. And yeah, moved to break even. I got taken out break even there. And I had one more trade that I was allowed to do. So here I saw that we were respecting this gap. And also ES was very much, chopping, but at that time looking very bearish. So I was like, okay, maybe we're going to come down to this 1 hour gap that was underneath us. That was one of the places I wanted to see price manipulate into first before going higher. But no. We end up getting stopped out after that reaction. This wick came up, and then I was like, no, that buy reaction was too crazy, so I wanted to go break even at this low, but we didn't get the low, and I ended up getting stopped out. There, I should have been done with my loss. However, I was not done with my loss, and I decided that I would take another stab, even though my rules specifically state if I take 2 losses, I should be done. Like, I should be straight off the charts. I took a loss, I took a break even, and then I took another loss. Should have definitely been done, but here we were and went for a long off this inversion because my bias was insanely long just because of what we had yesterday, and we were soaring up higher. But seeing the chop, I should have known that it wasn't going to be that easy today, and I entered on this inverse. Honestly, I deserved to lose today because I knew that once I was in this trade, I should not have taken it. And then we were going higher and higher and higher. And then it looks like it was about to inverse this gap. And then you want to know what I did? I scaled in. And so that's why you're probably wondering, if I risk 500 per trade, how have I lost 2k? Because I wanted to go break even at this high. And I was going to target the next set of highs, thinking that we were possibly going to rip. Even if it was going to be a little bit later and I had to wait, I was going to be fine with that. But no, I ended up scaling in and scaled in a bit too much. Didn't realize how much I was risking. So then I get stopped out and hit daily loss limit, which I would say is very unfortunate, but I just got caught in chop. Emotions got in the way. When I was trying to stream to the students as well, we was having a little bit of technical issues, and I know it sounds like I'm throwing a bunch of excuses, because slightly I am. It was all me. I should have stepped away from my 3rd loss. I know that for sure. And honestly, it just makes it a bit harder in the sense of getting that next payout, since all I would have needed is just like 5 nice green days, but now I've extended that because I need to make back the loss that I've made and then some more to get to the profit target so I can get a payout on the Alpha Futures account. But like, I'm mad at myself, but I'm also not, because I realized that there's a lot more other days in trading. I'll be completely fine. I can make it all back. But today was honestly just a very, very, very bad day. Price action as well wasn't the world's best, just because, like you can see, we were in chop. And whether you were going long or short, you was most likely going to get stopped out or hit break even. It's just I didn't manage my risk well today. Even though I preach risk management, like, I didn't get my risk management on point. But now we see price come down into that 1 hour gap. I could possibly see reactions up. It has 12 minutes. Honestly, looking for a long from this wouldn't be like too bad. I guess wait for. Oh, there's no imbalances in this leg. We might create. Oh no, this is just opened. Maybe we continue bearish. Yeah, we continue bearish. I think we're disrespecting bullish now. We had that bullish gap, close straight through it, so I can expect to see price come down. I overtraded today and over leveraged by accident, but I'm still just gonna say I over leveraged because I scaled in and I was trying to make back a loss that I shouldn't have. And take full accountability for that. Tomorrow we just come into the market, we go again. I have left myself with only now 1k of drawdown, but I'm not going to change my risk. Still going to be risking 500 per trade. But all that means is now for the rest of the week, I'm just going to be taking much better setups. Other than that, that's the end of this trade recap. It's more of a recap on how my psychology got in the way of me, and yeah, I ended up just losing too much. Should not have lost that much at all. The most I should have ended up losing this day would have been 1k, but no, I lost 2k. And honestly, it's whatever. Daily loss limit.